Welcome to a Quiet Mind Meditation, Holistic Upholdings, Inner Guidance, Series 3, Audio 14. If you're new to silent meditation and the technique of noting and primary object, then please go to Series 2 and take the Candle Gaze meditation. It's in Series 2, Audio 7, before taking this. Okay, all right. So please just allow yourself now to have an uninterrupted 25 minutes. So sit in a quiet space, in a position where you're comfortable. You can be on a chair with your feet on the floor, uncrossed, please. You can be on your yoga mat in a yoga asana of your choice. Whichever position you're in, please allow and make sure that the spine is quite straight so your breathing is unencumbered, that you're not being squashed by your clothing in any way, or that there's nothing irritating you at the start of this process, so you can remain in the meditation. I will talk a little at the beginning, and as the meditation goes on, I will speak less and less and less, and allow you to become witness to your own process. Okay. So today, as you're sitting now, just take a few deep breaths in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils, and again as you're letting go of the breath, let the tension go and let go, and again in through the nostrils, and just let go of your day thus far, and keep with this process settling your molecules into the base that you're sitting on. Allow tension to fall from your shoulders with each exhale, and just arrive in this beautiful space. Okay, today the primary object of our attention is the sensation and touch of our breath as it enters, flows into and out of our nostrils. All of our attention and awareness is going on this breath as our primary object. Okay. The reason we put in place a primary object, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, is to allow the monkey mind to relax. Okay. It gives the brain like something to focus on. So by focusing attention on the breath, we are allowing the monkey mind, the egoic mind, to just calm. Okay. The other thing we're going to put in place as you're doing this breathing now is the technique of noting. And what noting is, there is a technique to see beyond what's being noted. So whenever a thought comes into your attention and it disturbs your focus from your breath, okay, so it actually intrudes upon your awareness of your breathing and somewhat disturbs that, then you notice it, you take note of that thought without analysing or questioning the content of the thought. The idea behind noting is to merely recognise the thought, and you do this by just making a comment, okay, and repeating that comment, a comment that sums up what that thought's about or what that disturbance is about. Okay, so something like this. An example would be a motorbike just flies by, and it disturbs and intrudes upon my focus of my breathing, and so I just say to myself, hearing. Okay, my mobile phone goes off and it's ringing away. And please, at that note, just get rid of your mobile phones right now. But it's ringing, and you say to yourself, ring in, ring in. And that's fine. That's all you need to do. You're just acknowledging that a thought has come that has disturbed you at that level of hearing, the level of ringing. If you've got sensations of pain in your body, you would just say, you'd say pain, pain to yourself twice, yeah? So you just clock in and recognizing the source of the thought and summarizing it. What we don't want to do is start thinking about, well, who's calling me on the mobile phone? What is it that I'm missing out on today? Or judging the guy on the motorbike making a noise. Don't go there, okay? Just recognize it, note it, and remember that our aim is to go beyond all this noting to find the true essence of who we are beyond the mind. Okay, so we're not identifying with the mind, we're just noticing that it's what's going on there, observing as a witness without attachment or judgment. So there's a separation happening. Okay, without further ado, let's begin. So now just give your full attention to focusing on the inhale and the exhale. And the feeling and sensation of the touch of the breath. Remember any thoughts that come in that intrude upon your attention and focus on the breath. Recognize them and take note just by making 2 comments quietly to yourself. And then move on. Move back. Bring your attention back to your breath. And I'll say this now, not the concept of your breath, but the feeling, the sensation, the touch of the breath in the nostrils. As you're dropping your attention into your breath. Your awareness will start to deepen. Remember, any thought that's intruding, just recognize it and make a simple comment and move on. Avoid analysing. If you're finding that your monkey mind is still very active, then allow you to count your breaths. Count from 54 in, 54 out, 53 in, all the way back down to 0, and by then maybe you can just settle. Your concentration is entirely in the breath. The noting is merely a means, a tool to move and see beyond the thoughts, the stream of consciousness that's floating across like clouds in a British sky. They come and go. We can't stop them, but we can disassociate and move our focus elsewhere. Remember, we're not interested in the mental picture of the breath or the passage of breath in the body, like with some of the visualizations I give. This is purely the physical sensation of the breath. Deepen that concentration and awareness. The breath may be getting more subtle and we needn't do anything about it. Remember, this is not a breathing exercise, just simply watch it. Don't change a thing. You may start to feel at this stage of the meditation that the sensations and feelings in the body are overriding thoughts now. This is cool. Just keep noting the message that the body is giving you as you would have thought. Don't go into detail. Remain detached. It's your body, much like it's your thinking, but it's not the source of who you are. You're merely witnessing. You may start to notice that any thoughts that are going by or sensations that are occurring are cyclic, or there seems to be a pattern there. This is cool, just witness that, just bear witness to that. That is not you, you are beyond that. The only goal is to know what is happening right now. Wee reminder, if your brain starts planning into the future, don't go there. Don't follow the scenario of that spontaneous thought process or even conscious process. Just say planning, or futuring. Just name it, recognize it, move on. Keep space in your recognitions, your comments. Don't get caught up on analysing words that you use. And in this spaciousness that's beginning to envelope you, you may even get the sensation that you're watching yourself, sitting, breathing, noting, focusing on the primary object of the breath. And the observer is elsewhere, is separate somehow. Just allow. Keep the focus on the sensation, the physical sensation of the breath. The mind may want to jump elsewhere. Keep it there. If you want water and you're digging for a well, you don't dig in several different places. You dig in one spot until you hit water. And it's much the same with this meditative process. Remember, we're aiming to go beyond the functionality and the workings of the mind here. By now, a successful meditation practice will bring about an equal balance of awareness, concentration and life energy in equal measure. Imagine your mind as a magnifying glass, and with some sensations you zoom in, and with others you zoom out. To an easy poised awareness, a gentle concentration, and a steady flow of prana will bring the perfect environment to reach a quiet mind. Just enjoy the sense of spaciousness. Remember that practice makes perfect, and we can't all achieve a quiet monkey mind immediately. Be kind to yourself. Just stay with the practice, results will come. It's a funny one because the aim here is emptiness. The aim here is an absence of doing. The aim here is a balance of awareness, concentration and energy in equal measure. The aim here is to see and glimpse beyond the mind. That's your true nature. If your need to make noting has fallen away, then you're moving from this Dharana concentration state of meditation into what we call Dhyana, the true bliss. And you don't need me anymore. Just pay witness to how everything feels as you're still using your breath as your primary object of concentration. If you start floating off, that's you're overly aware and you need to concentrate more. Bring in more prana with your breath, more energy. If your prana is too high, you'll get all inspirational, start planning in your mind. And if your concentration is too severe, you lose awareness. So it is a balance of these beautiful three aspects. And now I'm going to ask you to please just stop with the primary object attention and gradually start to open your eyes and externalize your vision. Take a few very deep, long breaths and forcefully breathe out through the mouth on this one. Emptying everything from the belly. Almost pushing the breath out. Okay, and now start to open and close your hands. And start to move your head, roll it from side to side, look around the room that you're in, externalize completely. Okay, open and close your eyes very, open wide and close with vigor. Okay, and your jaw. And then squeeze the muscles of your body and relax. And squeeze everything tight, and relax. And one more time. And relax. Okay. And gradually move into your day. Notice and take note of the spaciousness you felt during this process. I used to keep a journal when I first started this quiet meditation. And I clocked things, I wrote things down so I could see some patterns. And I started to discover that the same mind stuff was coming up. about current issues that were perplexing me. And I think it's good to just take note of that when you're not in the meditative space. You can deal with that in your conscious thinking. Okay. Please enjoy this feeling of spaciousness. Return to this audio as and when you need to. If you like the audio, please click like and share and subscribe. It's all free, really. It's not like it costs you anything to spread the word. And I'm Suleela, and I wish you a beautiful day. Namaste, beautiful soul, from my soul to yours. Om Namah Shivaya. Shanti, 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 Om.